Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be sharing with you all my top MAC lipsticks. I love MAC lipstick and I'm so excited to do this video because it was so easy for me to pull these together. These are just my top tried and true lipsticks that you may have heard about before, some of them you may not have heard about. So I hope that you can discover something new and sort of see my favorites. I'm not going by nudes or pinks or this or that. I literally just grabbed truly the ones that I liked. Would not miss any other lipsticks if I had all of these. I'm having to refilm this intro, hence the arm swatches. I've already filmed the actual video itself, but I was going to combine this with my top MAC lip glosses as well, but the video, since I have 15 lipsticks to talk about, got pretty long. So I'm going to be doing the glosses next, which those are really good as well. I have 12 glosses and I have 15 lipsticks. So I didn't stick to any particular number. I just truly chose the ones that I loved and just wanted it to be the actual ones that I really, really like. So I hope that you guys enjoy the video. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm gonna go through, I don't have them organized. I can kind of tell which ones some of them are, but I'm just gonna grab. So first, and I guess I'll swatch. I'll do photos on my blog too of the swatches. Okay, so first is Angel, and Angel is a really pretty pink. It is just super awesome and pretty, and this is what it looks like swatched. These swatches are going to be so out of control. I'm trying to keep in mind that I'm going to be taking a photo of these after the fact. So a little straighter. Okay, so this one is just a really, really great pink. I think that any skin tone could wear that. It's just one of my favorites. Yay. Okay, this is the one I was hoping it would be. Next is Creme Cup. That's what I'm wearing today, and it's been a while since I applied it. So Creme Cup is a really good pink as well. I think this one is a little more wearable, and I'd probably reach for it more day to day. I hate swatching with it out that far. It always drives me nuts when I see people do that. I feel like they're gonna... God, this is so awkward to do. Okay, so Creme Cup looks almost a little darker. It's not quite as like a lilac-y pink as Angel. It's just a little more wearable. So I like that. Okay, I need to start putting them up higher. All right, next is Creme de Nude, and I'm just grabbing, so I'm not doing like all the pinks or the nudes or whatever together, but I am glad those two came up first because they're good to kind of compare. Okay, so Creme de Nude. Love this color. I think this is like a true nude, and like if you really want like a nude lipstick. And the good thing about it is that the formula is pretty much my favorite. It's the Amplify, or no, it's the Cream Sheen. That's the word I was looking for. So you can see it's just a really, really good nude. This one I think is sort of a staple for me, and I think it would be a must-have for anyone. I said I wasn't going to choose which ones, but I do want to show you Myth next. Myth is a bit of a different formula. Myth is going to be a bit drier, a bit more of that like concealer type nude, but it's warm. You do have to be careful with it. So this is Creme de Nude and this is Myth. Creme de Nude, even though it looks lighter, is a little more wearable because of the formula. But Myth, you do have to sort of like sheer out a little bit, or at least I do. I like to put a gloss over it. That's just the way that I like to wear it. Alright, next is Blankety, and I would say Blankety is more of a darker nude. See, it's a little bit of a darker nude, but I've always really liked this one. There it is right there. I've always really liked this one because even though it's a bit darker, I feel like you still get that nude effect, but it's not like a washed out nude. I think for people of any skin tone really, because even when I'm like super fair, it looks great on me, but then I think people with darker skin tones could really pull it off as well. Next is Ravishing, and this you've probably heard me talking about a lot. It's sort of a really pretty wearable coral shade, peachy coral, without being like neon or super unwearable. That's what it looks like right there, and I just think that out of all of the corally lipsticks that I own, if I'm gonna go for like a peachy coral, I always go for this one. It just always works. Politely Pink. This is a sort of a different type shade. It is a luster. I was gonna say a frost. It's a luster. It looks a bit different, like a silvery pink, but what I like to do with this one is wear it on its own some days, and it just has like a beautiful sheen to it. It's right there. You can see my arm, like, see, it looks like I'm doing it like really far on the outside when I'm swatching, but then it's like, when I turn it, your little arm turns. I I just love this color. I think that it doesn't get enough love. I think that it's super wearable, and while you may look at it and think it doesn't look super wearable because it looks sort of like frosted, it works. It's good stuff. And then Secret Lover. This is another one just like that. Okay, it's very, very light looking. It looks like a very light, almost golden nude. It's a luster as well. And when you swatch it, you can't really see much, but I really do like it on the actual lip because it kind of goes over your natural lip shade. It just gives some shine to your natural lip shade and gives it a little bit of a sparkle. I really like that shade here. You can see it a little better like that. I don't think it really does it justice, but it's really pretty. Next is High Tea. This color is probably the most talked about color for me, at least over the years, and definitely my most loved. This is probably like my 5th or 6th tube of this stuff, like no kidding. It's just like a sheer, I would say like honey nude color. I can throw it in my bag and like anytime I can put it on and I know it'll look good. It just goes with everything. Next, the Viva Glam 5, probably between High Tea and Viva Glam 5 I would say over the years, and you can see my little one is sad. I think I have a brand new one that I have ready. But that's how much I love this shade. It's just beautiful. It's such a wearable lip color, but it deepens your natural lip color just so that it doesn't look like you've really put on or tried too much, you know, like put on a specific color. It just deepens your natural lip color, and I just think it's really flattering. It's just one of those colors that I think always works. I'll do that one last because I do have one that's a limited edition and it's kind of weird. Okay, Snob. This color, I think you've definitely heard about. It's just a beautiful, like, almost like a lavender pink. It's really, really pretty when you want like that different sort of lavender pink look. And the finish is really, really nice. What is it? It's a satin, which usually satins are a little sheer, but I do like that in a lipstick. I don't really like my lipsticks to look super painted on. As you can sort of tell, most of these are, I think that's a pretty little array. But I do like this one. It is a little more opaque, I think, but it's just such a gorgeous color. I think it's kind of different and fun. And I wasn't going to pick a red, and I feel bad that I picked one just for the sake of picking one, but I do know that sometimes I do like a red lip, although I don't wear them often. And I was going to pick I think it's Love's First Kiss from Maleficent, but I thought, no, I really want to pick one that's like more available, because I really want this list to be like pretty cohesive, like where you could look at it anytime and get any of the colors, or get most of the colors. So I looked, and I remember I always really liked MAC Red, and MAC Red is very, very similar to it. So that's what, let me show you what this one looks like. It's a very pretty bright red, and I find that I like myself in more reds like this. It's just pretty. So I feel like I'm getting more and more awkward with this swatch arm, but that's what it looks like. I've got 3 more. I think I'm gonna make it to my elbow. This is a Sheen Supreme lipstick in Supreme Style, which this is probably, I need to get a new one. This is my last little bit, but you can see what it looks like. It's a beautiful, I would say, peachy pink, and to me, there's just nothing like it. The payoff is amazing on this. It's really, really good stuff. But I feel like you could wear it with anything. It's pretty on your lips. It doesn't look like a heavy lipstick. And I think anyone could wear it. It's super, super pretty. And then this one is a Rose Romance. And a Rose Romance is a limited color. So I hate to show it, but this is probably one of my all-time favorite pinks. I think I went through like 3 tubes of this stuff when it was really like available, and this is one of my backups that I ended up using. But if you ever see this color come back, you have to get it because it's just a really, really good pink. You can see it right there. It's just beautiful and shiny. It's bright, but it's not like paint on your lips. It's just super, super pretty. This is literally the prettiest pink that I own, but I don't use it much because I know it's not available. And finally, the Mineralized Rich Lipstick in Be Fabulous. These are so funny. The thing is like so sideways on these. And I haven't used this one a lot. I put it at the very top, but I love it. It's a really, probably the lightest, brightest pink out of this whole. Swatching on your actual wrist does not work very well. It's probably the prettiest, brightest pink out of all the pinks that I showed. It's a mineralized rich lipstick, so that's what's a little different about it. I mean, I don't really notice a huge difference with those and some of the other MAC formulas because all the different MAC formulas in the regular lipstick line are so different. But you can just see it's really bright and really shiny. It makes your lips feel really soft. So I love that. I've been putting that on a lot lately, and what I like about it is you don't have to put on so much. It's so like pigmented that you can just sort of put it on really quickly and you get that pink shade, but it's not like paint and it doesn't look too sheer. So that is a really good one. These are all of my colors. I'm going to do the lip gloss video and post it next. So that will be the next video you can look forward to coming up. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I don't know why I'm still holding the arm up. I just think this looks really pretty. But I hope that that helped you if you were curious about different MAC shades. I'm afraid I'm going to get it on me, so I feel like I need to hold it up. If you're curious about different MAC shades, I hope that helped, especially about the ones that I personally like. I just think that while you've heard about a lot of these, and these are probably a lot of like buzzed about shades, they're also some of my tried and true shades that are just the best. And maybe you've discovered a few that you may not have looked twice at. So hope that you guys enjoyed it. Look out for the gloss video because I think that I've got just as many awesome glosses. I've got 12, but you feel me. So yeah, hope that y'all enjoyed it. I will have swatches on my blog that will accompany the video, so you can look down there. Even though these are pretty good, I think, you can get an idea. But if you're a picture kind of person, you can check that out. So thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.